And we're going to be looking at the Nickelbelt on 7.250 on 40 meters. That is the Nickelbelt. Good to see everybody. I think Thor is in the room. And what we're going to do today is listen to the Nickelbelt. And it's a nice net that's on 40 meters in the afternoon from 1:30 to 5 p.m. Eastern time on 40 meters on the amateur band. And we'll see how things are going. Maybe I'll say hello to them when I get a chance. What you do is you call in, check in, say hello. You can talk a little bit, but not too much. It's a little different than just rag chewing, but it's people that check in on the net. They're really decent people on there. And Rolly is the president. He's up in Canada. He ended up getting this going pretty good here, this net. So we'll listen in today, see what happens.
Both sides of the border, called the Big 8 CKLW. And during their heyday, they covered several states and a couple of provinces at night. And for Cleveland, it was a local signal. They had pulled into the southern lobe to do the various changes in ownership. But CKLW was a huge signal in Cleveland. And Rosalie Trombley, who was the music director, actually, I believe, got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Over.
Yeah, was that station in Cleveland or in Detroit?
Yeah, it was listed as a Detroit station, but it was actually a Canadian station transmitter located in Harrow, Ontario. Over.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I remember those old stations at night. You can hear them. I know there was a station, I forget which one it is now. Could be was maybe called something different back then, but it's I think WTAM now. 1100. That station, you could hear that station down in Georgia at night.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is a Clear Channel station in Detroit, and that's WJR. It is a 5/8 omnidirectional whip, and you can hear that pretty much all over North America at night. But unfortunately, a lot of the other stations have to protect each other. CKLW had to protect actually a station, I believe down in Puerto Rico or something like that. They ran an incredible amount of power, something like about 150 kilowatts. But the Big 8 was probably during its heyday, rather.
Let's see how the Nickelbelt does today.
The most popular radio stations in North America, probably just a little under WNBC. And what made them so popular was the Motown sound. And I really fell in love with that style of music back in the 60s. Over.
Oh yeah, I remember that well. I used to listen to CKLW quite a bit when I was a kid. So yeah. All right, well, Steve, go ahead and carry on before Rolly starts pacing, and go pick up some more on the list. Or you don't have a list, but I'm sure you'll get one pretty quickly. So, Victor Echo 3, Bravo, Victor Sierra, W8RNA. Back to you, Steve.
Okay, Rich. Well, thanks very much, Rick, rather. Thank you very much for checking in on my hour. And pleasure talking to you. I hope to have a chance to talk to you again. I am clear with W8RNE. This is Victor Echo 3, Bravo, Victor Sierra. W2JLD. Do you want to try it a second time? Over. Okay, well, listen for W2JLD. This is Victor Echo 3, Bravo, Victor Sierra. I'm your host controller for the next 28 minutes here on the Nickelbelt net. And I am located in Elmira, Ontario. That's about 80 miles west of Toronto, 15 miles of the former Blackberry giant of the world, Waterloo. And I'd be happy to take your check-in. See where it's at.
Yeah, Whiskey 2, Yankee Mike. This is W2YM.
Victor Alpha 3, Papa Yankee Charlie.
Okay, I had a huge pile up there of about 4 calls. I'm going to ask you to step through them slowly, if you could please. See where it's at.
Yankee Mike.
You'll be to Papa Charlie Victor, Buffalo, New York.
Steve.
Okay, I got a WP2 Foxtrot Charlie Victor, I believe. The Buffalo, New York station. Come back slowly with your call, please.
Hey, Roger. WB2
Canadian Venezuela. WB2FCV, the handle is Kurt. Just want to check in here. You're on 5920 over in Buffalo, New York. And we just have to let you know that you were coming in here real nice. We just heard the station you were just talking to. We're not going to hold it. Thank you for letting us come in. Once again, the handle is Kurt. And the QTH Buffalo, New York. And the call is the WB2FCV.
Okay, thanks, Kurt, WB2 Fox, Charlie Victor. Thank you very much, 7-3. And, and join us for the rest of the half hour here. Now, there was a couple other calls. Could I have you check back in, please? QR said.
I got a list to you if you want it.
Hey, Rich, the Delta Zulu 2, can you get his complete call?
Well, I'll give them to you in the order I got them anyway. You had a Juliet Sierra Papa, you had IMT, Pete is out there, and you had Whiskey 2 Yankee Mike. I think he's in a mobile. That's Mark.
Okay, W2 Whiskey Mike. All right, I'll take you first. I apologize, I'm not as good as the men ranking as others. Whiskey 2, W2 Whiskey Mike. Come back, see if I can pick you up. Over.
Hey, today I'm not in the mobile, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Steve. I'll be a gentleman. I'll wait till you to get to me here because I'm at home today at the home QTH W2YM here. So I'll let you get to me. I think I'm like the third one down. And I thought I'd mention to you that I've got this going, Nickelbelt Net live on YouTube right now. So I thought I'd let you know. So you better do a good job. Now I really got them going, right, Rick?
Yeah, there you go. Good afternoon, Mark. Yes, I didn't know if you were in a mobile. Your signal's down a little bit, but all right, go ahead. JSD was next. Juliet Sierra Papa. He was kind of late on me.
Juliet Sierra Papa, could I have your roll call, please?
Kilo Delta 2, Juliet Sierra Papa. Over. You get him, Steve?
Okay, I heard Kilo Yankee 2 Juliet Sierra Papa. Kurt, do I have that call sign correct? He's a little faint.
He's Kilo Delta 2, Juliet Sierra Papa, KD2.
Okay, thanks very much there for the relay there, Rick. Kilo Delta 2 Juliet Sierra Papa. How are you today, my friend?
Doing well, thank you, but the call sign is Kilo Delta 2, Sierra.
Okay, thank you very much. I did warn you guys, and it's my 69-year-old hearing. Please don't take any offense. I do have your call sign correct now. Kilo Delta 2 Zulu Sierra Papa. And where are you located, my friend?
I'm located in Columbia, New Jersey, which is right by the Delaware Water Gap where the Delaware River comes through New York and Pennsylvania.
Okay, very good. And what is the handle there? Over.
Kilo Delta 2 Zulu Sierra Papa.
And the name of your that I'm talking to. Over. Okay, Jeffrey, I got all of that now, and I got you in New Jersey, and your signal was down a little bit. You're about a 553 currently. Over.
And you're coming back 59 plus 20.
Okay, well, very good. And what is new and exciting in your neck of the woods? Over.
Just been cold and very little snow for us, which is good. The rest of the state hasn't done as well, but where we are, we're in rural New Jersey, and we're looking forward to spring.
Yeah, very good. Well, that is the only part of eastern New York. For some reason, I seem to drop, I've obviously not dropped off from a transmission point of view, but I have a little bit more difficulty hearing New York and the surrounding areas. But you're readable today, and it's a bright sunny day here in Myer, Ontario, and it sounds like we're going to get a bit of a warm spell there, Jeffrey. Over.
Looking forward next week, so like I say, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, very good. Well, we've had a lot of snow up here, and I don't know if you're in a metropolitan area, but it's been an absolute bonanza for the snowmobilers up here in southwestern Ontario. And I feel so happy for them because if you think about the amount of investment that a person puts into snowmobiling as a hobby, you got the machine, you've got your license, your insurance, and then the trail fees and all those sort of things. And with some of the mild winters that we've had, it just hasn't been all that desirable for them. But we hear them all the time. In fact, I was saying to Rich there earlier that I have about a 4-foot snow bank on top of my Rubbermaid garbage shed out of the side of the house here. We got an incredible amount of snow, but only about half of what the accumulation of what we have further north there, Jeffrey. Over.
Well, this is about an inch on the ground. Some grass is showing where the sun has beat down on us for a while. And the driveway's clear, and we're not in the metropolitan area, so we're going to do this
Yeah, that's good.
look out by front door to the Appalachian Trail, so they got a little wildlife and lots of trees.
Oh, wow. The Appalachian Trail. That is an amazing trail from what I have been told. And I don't know if you've seen the movie A Walk in the Woods, but that was all about walking the Appalachian
Get
Trail.
back to the Nickelbelt
And
here.
I believe it goes from New York State all the way down into Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. And there are a few people that have walked it end to end. But do you use the trail yourself? Back to you.
We access the portion that goes over to the state forest, which is northern part of
He always checking you. Hello,
Yeah, that was Thor just now. Good old Thor.
he's not old.
Yeah, he said his 1 year old birthday yesterday.
You know what? That's another thing that's on my bucket list is to do that trail. And up here locally, we have a relatively famous trail that goes from Queenston, Ontario, which is right on the Niagara River, all the way up to the top of the Bruce Peninsula, called the Bruce Trail. And unlike the Appalachian Trail, the Bruce Trail is entirely a footpath, and it is an absolutely beautiful trail to walk. I am a nature nut in my heart and soul, and anything to be outside and amongst the woods and the critters. Back to you.
It's some static from somewhere. That came out of nowhere. That's not good.
Yeah, very good there, Jeffrey. Well, listen, I'm going to sign with you, my friend. I really sincerely hope that we can have another chat further down the log. But your signal's just a tad on the weak side. But I'm going to listen to you, listen for you on the Nickelbelt net. Just to let you know, I'm on this in this chair Monday to Tuesday, or Monday and Fridays rather, 1:30 to 2:30. So I would love it very much there, Jeffrey, if you could check back in at another time. QSL?
We'll do QSL 73, but what's your call sign again, please?
Okay, absolutely. It's Victor Echo 3, Bravo Victor Sierra, and the name here is Steve Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. QSL?
Copy that loud and clear. Thank you, 73.
Okay, very good there. And 73 Jeffrey, KD2 Zulu Sierra Papa. 73 my friend. W2WM, I believe you're next. Over.
Well, I'm a Whiskey 2 Yankee Mike.
Did it again, Reese. Okay. I'm not gonna go high. I'm just gonna laugh at my screw ups there. How are you?
Oh, Steve, don't worry. I screw up too when I do this once in a while for Rolly. That's just the way it is. If we all perfect, it'd be too nice, wouldn't it? You said your call sign was Victor Echo 3. What was the rest?
Victor Echo 3, Bravo, Victor Sierra. How are you?
Oh, very good, Steve. I've talked to you a few times. I'm in Niagara Falls, New York. You got Mark here, or Mac. Most people call me Mark, but yeah, we're video. Well, I should say we're live video right now on YouTube. So we'll see what happens. So far, it's not sounding too bad. Everybody's coming in pretty decent, you know.
Oh, very good. So if it's on YouTube, is it recording just audio, or
Video.
are they recording somebody's shack? Because they certainly aren't recording me.
Oh, we're recording your voice. How's that sound?
That you know of, Steve. What are you saying, Steve?
Oh, I'm not streaming anything but RF, but hey, if I'm going to be recorded in the echelons of YouTube, well, I will take that as a compliment and an honor. Back to you.
Oh, yeah, we got this live on YouTube right now under Mac and B. That's Mac Alpha Charlie, and then the and symbol, and then B, Bravo Echo Echo.
Yeah, and he can say
Okay,
hi
well,
to the
I'm going
world.
to have to get that information from you. It's called Mac and B. Is that what you said, USL?
Yep, Mac and B. You got the Mac MAC, then the and symbol, and then BEE. Is that easy?
Okay, well, you know what? When I'm done my shift, I'm going to have a look and have a listen. Well, that is incredible. Mark, well, you know, that has actually made my afternoon. And how are things in your part of New York there, over?
Well, Niagara Falls, New York, I think we're still around 18 degrees. Pretty cold. We had quite a bit of snow yesterday. I was surprised, but usually south of Buffalo, you know, that lake effect snow down south of Buffalo usually gets all down there in the southern tier. But I think Niagara Falls had its fair share so far this winter. I was disappointed we didn't have a warmer climate for the winter. We all got spoiled the last few years, but we've been in single digits at night and then 20, 23 degrees during the day. It hasn't been fun. Uh-oh, I think I heard Rolly.
Go ahead, Roy. Mark does that a lot. He does that a lot with the Nickelbelt on YouTube, and I appreciate that. And I go up there and listen to them there. And when I hear what it's out there, yeah, well, you told me you're about 150 pounds soaking wet and a major cookie monster, so I'm thinking that kind of creates quite an image there, Rolly, back to you. Well, yeah, that's just my lips to me. If you were to see me, you would think I look like an alien. Hey, well, listen, you know, Keith and I promised to make that pilgrimage up to your neck of the woods. And when we come up to see you, I'm going to be bringing you that Whiskey Tango Foxtrot t-shirt, over. All right, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. To eyeball the vote you guys there for sure. That's gonna be fantastic there for sure. All right, no problem at all. I'll let you continue again. Mark,
Hi, everyone.
what you do for us, I appreciate it. And even Mark, he's not waving.
It really loves the cookies. Is it peanut butter cookies?
Got a little noise to it, just a little bit.
Boy, you're sounding good. Yes, you're sounding good. So, I'll turn it back to Steve there. It sounds like Steve is having a lot of fun here. And Steve is going to enjoy our you're going to give Steve the weed, but so we are fortunate to have Steve there for sure. Okay, Mr. Steve, I'm listening. I'm going upstairs. You know what? I'm going to go get this one.
What the laugh?
You know, I've got a cookie jar here, Rolly, and I will put it on my QRZ page. But it's a cookie jar of a
You get a
frog.
very
And when you open
nice
up the bottom
volume.
of the cookie jar,
It's nice if he
the
can
cookie jar goes
watch the
ribbit,
YouTube.
ribbit,
Just give him a good
ribbit,
signal,
back
Steve.
to you.
He will know how he sounds if he will check on the YouTube.
Hey, can I have a peanut butter cookie sent to Niagara Falls?
Okay, go ahead there, Mark.
Yeah, I just want a cookie. That's all I want.
Hey, well, you know, it sounds as if Rolly's cookie recipe is actually quite famous. But he doesn't look anything like the Cookie Monster. He's about 5 foot. Rolly, I think he's about 5'2". He's a really little guy and French Canadian. Over.
Oh no. Now I saw pictures of Rolly there on the internet there. If you look up the Nickelbelt net or put his call sign in there, that VA3NBN, you'll see what he looks like, and Mike and all the rest of the gang. They look, and they're very decent people, you know. That's why I tell a lot of other people when I'm doing my video on different bands like 10 meters or a different band to check out the Nickelbelt net. So you never know. We might be getting more people coming here because I've been getting on the radio a lot more lately. So we'll see what happens. Oh, what was the ending of that one there, Rolly? Oh boy, we're in trouble, Rick.
Yeah, I got this down pat, man. I just run my naked nude channel on OnlyFans, and then they pay me $20 to put my clothes back on.
You, me, I just got mine shaved. I told the wife to take a number 2 to it, and I just got it all shaved off. I gave up with it.
I hear KG3IST. I think I hear him in there, and the comments did sound kind of sarcastic there, Rolly, so I maybe should let Keith have his speech.
Oh, they're not that bad.
That's okay. I'll put a comment in there for him too here, so we go here on sometime.
Hey, Rolly.
No, you start.
Okay, I'm going to be on the side, Steve. We got more people that want to get in there. I'll be listening, though, Rick and Steve. I'll be on the side, W2YM.
Okay, very good there, W2YM. Something strange, Mark. It sounds like we're going to have quite a few laughs on this hour. We get this thing rolling. This is Victor Echo 3, Bravo Victor Sierra. I have about 9 minutes left, and I'd be happy to take your check in. It's yours, Ed. Oh boy, I got about 6 of them there.
What's my baby doing?
Could you pick out any of that pile up?
Uh-oh, Thor's got to go out.
Try it again.
I'll be back, gentlemen and ladies.
There again, try to spread them out a little bit, and I'll grab them as I go. I got Q&A, and then I got one ending in X-ray as a mobile. Bring your call back again. Are you hearing him, Steve? Whiskey 1, India X-ray.
Okay, Whiskey 1, India X-ray. Yeah, I do have a copy on you, my friend. It's not a solid 5x5, but come back a second time and I'll give you a signal report, my friend. Over. Okay. Whiskey 1 India X-ray. I hope I have the call sign correct. I got about 50% of that, and I heard that you are some sort of a service technician, but I'm not quite hearing you that well. I was wondering if somebody could relay.
Yeah, I can relay. Yeah, he's like a John, being a software specialist / solid 50 specialist as well, and he has moved over to recreational vehicle repair person. Go ahead, Steve.
Okay, very good. With you on India X-Ray. Well, thank you very much for checking in. You're not quite making. I'm hoping that when Keith gets on here, your signal will be up a little bit in intensity. So I'm going to sign with you, and I think there was a DE3 QLA, the DE3 call. Can you come back, please?
Victor Echo 3, Quebec, November, Alpha.
Okay, and there's a weaker signal in there as well, but I have DE3 Quebec, November Alpha. How are you? I believe I have talked to you before. Over.
Roger, yeah, Steve, we've talked before, and I'm Barry, and I was getting a charge out of the conversation that was going on there. You're 10 plus overnight here, Steve, and
Okay, yeah, V3 Q&A from Barrie, Ontario. What is the handle of again there, please? Over.
Anthony is Delta Oscar November.
Okay, Don, yeah, I believe I have talked to you before, and I guess Barrie, Ontario is under quite a bit of snow, I would imagine. Over.
Oh yes, we have quite a bit here, more than we need. But what I'm concerned about is next week on Tuesday, they're calling for rain, and the following day it's supposed to get a freeze up. So it's tricky up there on the sidewalks and on the highways, and even most of it here, we have a few hills that be difficult for vehicles to climb, especially Bayfield Street. If you on that street, there's a 940 some feet of climb to get to the top one.
That's funny, Barrie. I don't remember Bayfield Street with that hill. And I know Bayfield Street is famous for another reason. Being a former Bell Canada employee, that was the location of the Barrie central office. But I would imagine that the ice thickness on Lake Simcoe would probably survive that melt. I don't know. Are you into ice fishing at all, or anybody that is into it? Over.
Well, I was, but not anymore, and I don't know of anyone that's gone out this year on the ice, so I can't help you out there. Sorry.
Okay, well, Don, very good. Well, I do appreciate you checking in. You came up to almost a 10 over 9 there on the last pass back to you.
Okay, good report. You're very stable the 10 over 9 here.
Okay, Don, well, I better sign with you. I think there's a couple more underneath you, so thank you very much for checking into my hour here. And we have the Cookie Monster up in Copper Cliff, and you are talking to the Frogman. So that is what I'm known as locally, and that comes across quite honestly. Sometimes called the Bullfrog. My close friends call me the Bullfrog. And that was my involvement with Environment Canada as a volunteer. So, very much a nature nut at this end. So you got a Cookie Monster and a Bullfrog. How's that? Over.
Okay, yeah, very good. Yeah, my brother, he was on the air back in the 70s. He had his handle was frog.
Wow, I'd love to get that handle, but BA3 FRG and DE3 FRG are both taken, unfortunately. But I'm quite happy with my Uncle George's old call V3 BDS. Anyways, I better let you go. I think there might be one or two left in there. So this is Victor Echo 3, Bravo Victor Sierra, listening for any final check-in for my shift. Yours,
Victor Alpha 3, Papa Golf Echo Delta.
Okay, both signals are weak there. Rich, are you still listening? Can you tell me what those are over?
Yep, the first one I heard was KD9, Kilo Delta 9, Lima Uniform November, KD9 LUN. And the second one I heard ending in Golf Echo Delta. The Golf Echo Delta.
How's everyone doing?
Again.
We are listening to the Nickelbelt on 7.250 on 40 meters.
All right, to get that one, Steve, Whiskey 8, Golf Echo Delta. He's in Ohio. Are you copying?
Yep, absolutely. Whiskey Golf Echo Delta. I'm going to take you as your waker signal, but how are you this afternoon, my friend?
I'm
Okay, Whiskey 8, the Golf Echo Delta, Victor Echo 3 Bravo, Victor Sierra. You were a 5x8 on the last pass there, and what is the name, over?
The name here is Glenn. Golf Echo November. I'm in Williamsburg, Ohio. Over.
Okay, Glenn, very good, and you were doing a fine job here. I'm going to say 7-3 to you. My hour is up. I just wanted to get this last one in. Thank you very, very much for checking in. And 7-3, KD9 LUN. Are you in there? Over. Unfortunately, you were right down on my noise floor there. Rick, can you do a relay? Over.
I sure can. KD9 LUN. Dwayne. How's it going there, my friend? W8 already. Well, not too bad. Low in the temperature is 27 degrees. The sun was out, and we're getting warmer. We're going to be in the 40s Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. So it's on an upswing, I hope. Yep, very good, very good. Are you going to be on the net tonight? Yeah, it's just a band. Broly, if you're out there, Dwayne's having a hard time hearing you, and I guess he'll talk to you later, right there, Dwayne? Yeah, I had things to do this morning, so I couldn't get on 10, but I'll get in there eventually. Very good, very good. All right, Dwayne, anything else before I give this back to Steve so he can end his shift? All right, Dwayne, have a good afternoon. We'll catch you in there later on the Moonlighters there. So we'll say 7-3 to you. Thanks for stopping in, and I'll give this back to Steve so he can check out. Take it away, Steve.
Okay, well, very good. Well, gentlemen, you made my hour very, very enjoyable. Had several check-ins here from various parts of the United States and a few here in Canada. It was a lot of fun. I look forward to my next shift here on the Nickelbelt net next Monday at 1:30 to 2:30. Until then, this is the Bullfrog saying 7-3, and we're going to pass it on to the next controller, which I believe is Keith. V3IFT, V3BDS.
Yeah, BDS, you're doing so well. It's just going to let you go for another hour and a half. Italy Foxtrot Tango. That's control for Nickelbelt. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate you putting that aside. This is Operator Chief, Kilo Echo India Tango Hotel. I am your host, located 100 miles north of Buffalo, New York, and 20 miles west of the Boston City of San Ontario. Well, I look out my window and watch. Any others? Yeah, really contact Victor Papa. Yeah, the Victor Papa station. One more time. Kilo Charlie 8, Yankee Victor Papa. Yankee Victor Papa. Hang on, sir. My new control box calling me here. Go ahead, roll it. That's what I was trying to tell you. Yeah, I think the call is at 2K. Yeah, that's what I said, it's 2K. I did it in British, sir. He said 2K. Please, you come in. Okay. Just want to get this straight out, sir. Okay. Anyway, we continue. You're going to have a good day because you wouldn't believe the noise that's way down. I'm going to ask you a noise. Or am I getting this? Why can't this be like this all the time? Well, it's just the snow is down. Okay, Rolly, I got a few in the queue. I'm going to run them through. I got Echo Quebec. I got Yankee Victor Papa. Are there any others up there to check in? That's Papa Yankee Charlie, CYC. Okay, very good. And 92TJ. So let's just go in here. There's one more weak one out there. So I got Yankee Victor Papa, Papa Yankee Charlie, 2TJ, EQQ. Any others? Is that YDR? Yeah, that's a little weak, sir. Just let me work these four. Maybe the band will switch over the next couple of minutes. We'll come back to you. So what's up? I think it's YDR. All right, let's run the 4 KB80 EQQ. Good afternoon. Yeah, very good, Larry. 3.2. I got snow coming down. I would say it's very light and very fluffy. What else can I say? My daughter decided to go 2 hours up north or 3 hours up north, so I hope she gets to drive okay. Hang on, Larry. Time is 7 in southern Ontario. Good to hear you on. And running out a little bit of CFP, but it's good. Go ahead. Yeah, very good, Larry. Well, I appreciate you coming on to that this afternoon. It's a busy day. I've got a few in the queue I got to work through. So I really appreciate you checking in there, Larry. Thanks for coming on board. KB8 ETP, thanks for checking in. You have a great afternoon, and don't travel too much snow. So, Charlie, Yankee Victor Papa. Good afternoon.
My name's Bill Bryan in Lima, about 25 miles south of Columbus, Laurelville, Ohio. I really don't have anything, just want to check in and say hi.
Yeah, not a problem, Bill. We're a social net here. Everybody's welcome with open arms. So you don't have to let the traffic or anything go through. And you're always welcome here. What are looking up, Bill?
Oh, I'll check in here a few times, yeah.
Okay, very good. Yeah, well, it sounds good here. I'll give you a report next go around. Go ahead.
You're fine, you're good signal. Things in good shape for me. My weather report is 27 degrees.
Wow, you got 27 degrees. That's good. I have snow. I am miserable. Actually, I'm not miserable. My snow blower is working. It's getting a good workout this year. I haven't used it for the last 4. Probably longer. So I bought the thing, and I think it's cost me about $60 a shot every time I use it right now because you use it so little. So anyhow, good to have you on, Bill. Thanks for checking in.
I bought that thing, it was snowed like crazy. 7301, have a great day. KT8YVP.
KT8YVP, it's like you watch your car and then it rains. Anyhow, Bill, have a great day. TYC, are you with us? Yeah, David, 30 years what's it called? I think it's 20 over 9. Yeah, good. I'm getting 20 over 9 in Ottawa. Is that right? Yeah, I'm in Guelph, Ontario. You know, just about 20 miles west of Toronto. I missed the name. What was the name again? Tango India Money. I think we started on the provincial desk. We were doing a single report on my QFC rate. That's right. That's right. We've worked down on 7100. Yeah, I'm just wondering how my audio is. I've been working hard at getting caught at my staff. And that on the movie, obviously, second of the country. It's just different thing, but
Let's see what's going on.
I heard it. It's really clean. Nothing in the top end. If I remember correctly, there was a problem on pizza modulation. Was that correct? No, I'm not too many. This is a different problem. I've been using I was getting frustrated when I couldn't make my old 1700 runs. Yeah, well, I would say you sound really good right now. You're a little light, 5758, but I don't see a problem with any audio. Go ahead. Well, that's unfortunate. This is way good as a band, but when they are acting, maybe 22 after that. Well, thank you for doing that. Yeah, not a problem, Tim. Welcome aboard, and I think we're going to have we'll see you here again, I'm sure. We'll probably follow in here every day, Monday to Friday. I'm here 2:30 to 3:30 and sometimes longer, but we'll look forward to having you coming on board again. Go ahead. Oh, definitely. I really like the attitude of the both of that. I've enjoyed listening along. I can't hear everyone, of course, because we're all spread out. But it's a great man. So, the role is really focused for it. When you're doing the fast stuff, and a few weeks ago, so I found out everything. Yeah, not a problem. Anyhow, Tim, thanks for coming on board. Break with TYC, looking for November 9 QTJ.
Very noisy. What a noisy day. Very noisy.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. Glad you checked in.
Unless you got a big signal.
That way before. I used to fly up the peninsula, and there's a narrow at the top of the peninsula where the military operating zone extends above that. We used to fly from that point over to Ripley, Wisconsin. Sort of the narrow in the lake. Anyhow, good to hear you on, Andy. Again, my pleasure to find you. Sounds good. Go ahead.
How's the rainy going on?
Noisy.
Hello everyone. KH2 BWM here.
Number 3 KC, how you doing down there?
4-H just killing everybody. They got their amps on.
By the way, how's your cookies and your milk?
Oatmeal cookies were good.
Yeah, because a while ago they're talking about peanut butter cookies. Wow, that's so.
Yeah.
They're talking about peanut butter and you cookies with Rolly. So he's having a break, having a cookies with milk.
Yeah, I think 4-H starting, and those guys down there are just destroying it.
So this is 40 minutes?
Yeah.
Maybe you can jump into other 20. Shout out to everyone. Thank you so much for continuing watching.
Yeah, sure. I saw we took about 30 inches in the last week, and we picked up another 2 last night. We're probably going to get another 4 today. Anyhow, Andy, take care. Thanks for checking in.
Yeah, well, see what happens. Oh, the dog wants to knock the camera down.
It's painful.
Oh, settle down now. Settle down. Settle
There
down.
you go. Yeah. Settle down.
Hey, stay down.
Yeah,
Stay
Rolly's
down.
listening.
Okay.
Rolly, I just sent you an email. I know it's a working
Settle
email
down now.
because I
Hey,
responded to
settle
you
down. You're just
before
outside.
that there is a picture of a
Settle
frog
down.
cookie jar on top of the radio. Hope you enjoy it. Back to you. I don't hear Rolly. Hope he's looking at his
Let's
email
go
or
for
Steve.
that.
Anyhow, D3 ISP, let's make the check-in.
Don't be clumsy too.
Q&A. Yeah, Q&A, good DV3 IFT, Matt Control for the Nickelbelt Net. One more round to check in, then we're going to run it. Anybody else?
Yeah, Whiskey 2 Yankee Mike. Keith, what's going on?
Not much. Good to hear you on here, Mark. Thanks.
Yeah, I've been recording this live on YouTube. I thought I'd record it and see what would happen today. I got a little noise coming on the antenna today for some reason, but well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're the Master P, right?
Oh, I got 4H just killing us. 4.8 is just giving me 9 plus. I don't know if you guys are going to want to go up 1 or 2, but 4H just destroying me.
Yeah, I'm okay at 4.8 here at 2.4 kVA.
Yeah, I might go to, I'm at 2.7. I might have to go to 2.4.
Yeah, you might have to. I'm at 2.4 right now. I'm okay. So good to hear you on, Mark. Just hang on. I got Don in front of you. I got to work him through, okay?
Oh, no, I'm just saying hello. Go ahead, do your thing. I've got it recording live on YouTube. I just thought I'd let you know, Keith. You're sounding good over here in the falls. Okay, I'll be on the side. W2 Lamb.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mark. Oh, good to hear you on. You're the live stream right now, right?
Yeah, I'm at home right now. At home.
Yeah, I got to find the live stream. I saw Mac and He comes down the live stream yet.
Yeah, it's Mac and the symbol and then B, B-E.
Yeah, it'll pop up at some point here. Anyhow, have a good one. Free Q&A, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Big E Street Q&A. Hi, sounds good. Today is Keith. Good strong signal here. 10 plus over 9. All the noise is cut down, so just clean signal. I hear everyone quite well. Everybody's signal's way up for me. Anyway, I thought I'd just do a recheck.
I took the NR noise reduction and I put it higher to knock a lot of that noise down. We'll see if that helps.
So I thought, well, we're having a good day. I've been working on the amp a bit. It's a show up. I was telling you, I feel like a couple of months here, didn't really need it. Just to say I had to work. All right, T-Dog, how many conductors?
Looks like propagation's not doing too well for Keith now.
Well, that is, this is quite expensive. I know, when I put up this, infrared antenna, the co-op, he cost me, close to, $60 for, 50 feet with, connectors on the end port. Yeah, well, this is RG142, and it's high voltage, high power, and it's smaller than RG8 pack, so it's smaller than the ranges I have.
Looks like we're losing Keith. We are losing Keith. We'll see if he gets back up there.
So, that's the old deck. Here's an engine. Let's build a car around it, and I certainly built a car around it. So, well, it sounds like it. Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to hearing you on the air, and with that amplifier. If you're doing 10 over 9 now, I don't know what to expect with that. You put that amplifier on board. Well, it's taken a while to get there. There's been some power supply changes, and I had to
the revamp the amplifier.
Yeah, it looks like propagation's getting worse. Keith's signal's even falling down.
The old bit is running fine on the bench and the lid is on.
Now it's coming back up a little.
It's slowing up there for us. I had a few problems to sort out. And I came downstairs yesterday and I looked at it and said, okay, my other heat sink's here. And all of a sudden, Keith was gluing up a piece of the lid of the machine and doing all wrong. So I probably spent half the day squaring up the plate, getting the board mounted, and getting the thermal grease and all that good stuff done. And I got it back to the chassis and I just got it complete specific to different size heat tanks with different dimensions. So we're going to get there. That's on the go and get some money. Did you want to make a quick call up the road? Yeah, okay, I will do that. VA3 Indian, VE3 Q&A.
Mr. Nice to hear you on a Friday so we can win. Listen, down in Hawaii for a very good weekend before the weekend comes around there. Very good, John. I hear you on the radio about to get over that.
Well, thank you, Rosie. You're down to 5.8 today. Normally you're quite a bit higher for it.
Looks like they're starting to.
Yeah, well, I got to leave. I'm over this. It's nice weather. We are -3.
Okay, Rosie. Yeah, -3. Yeah, that's roughly what we're sitting at here too. And but we're not looking forward to GD and the ring that they're calling for. But anyway, so you're at 5.8 in modulation too. That's good stuff. For it.
Okay, Coach, I'm on. Listen, you by the way. See, have a safe weekend. And thank you so much. You are such a big supporter of the Nickelbelt. Yes, you just be our part of the family, buddy.
Well, thank you for that. Well, that's nice to hear. So, that's your way and
You bet. We will be back Monday for sure. So back to Mr. Keith. Thank you for doing that.
okay, very good. Yeah, it's all good, Don. Thanks a lot. Whiskey too, Yankee Mike. How are you?
Oh, I'm hanging in there, Keith. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I've been fixing my amp. I ended up and running on the bench, and I wound up, I needed to get it cooler than what it was. It was overheating.
And that's the 600 watt one, right?
Yeah, I got it sorted out. My heat sink wasn't deep enough in terms of tip. I got a heat sink that came in. I redid the plate. I put in a copper spreader plate, and it's all good that way. So I got it all back assembled. At least the end module, the power is all done, and I got a 6 dB attenuator in the front end so I don't make a mess. And anyhow, that's about it. So it's in the case, and I've got the two other 1 kilowatt pallets are here, and I have the third 1 kilowatt pallet as well. So I have stuff.
Well, it sounds like you're getting everything straightened out over there. That's good. So what'd you have to do? Put an extra fan in there?
Well, I changed the chassis as well. I went to a 19-inch rack mount server case. It's about the same height as a 756 Pro or 7600. And what I'm doing now is I've got 3 5.25-inch fans inside that case. I think they're about 5, somewhere around there. They're pretty big. And then they draw through and blow up the back. So this should all work.
Oh, that'd keep that cool. And that's the what, 600 and what is that, 650 watts?
Yeah, 660 at about 8 watts in. So what I did is, I think if you derate it for 500, run it at 500, you'll be fine. You can probably run 600 on it. I mean, I ran at 660 for 9 minutes to a carrier, and it was good on the bench with a fan on it. But the moment I put it in a case, I didn't like it. Go ahead.
Oh boy, it's always something, right? Well, hopefully you'll get it all figured out. I'll tell you that much. But I know you'll do a good job. You're pretty good at that. And I figure with a bigger case, that means you got more airflow.
Yeah, exactly. And it's buffers, right? You get to move stuff through.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think you'll be fine. And then once you get that completely the way it should be, then you move on to the bigger one.
That's exactly it. That's why I've got the other board sitting here. I can tell you something right now. There's a new transistor that came out for the 600 watt, and the MRF 300s that were in it are about $80 each Canadian, so $160 $170 for the pair. There's another pair that came out that are a direct replacement at $37 Canadian each. So
Yeah, but you're sure they're going to be able to take the abuse? I know those Chinese knockoffs. You got to watch that.
price? Yeah, they're not Chinese. They're directly from NXP.
Oh, okay. I think we have somebody asking you a question. I'll be on the side.
Yeah, the other station. Go ahead. Yeah, I just posted on the net about it. Let me go back. I'll go find it for you. Yeah. I got it in here because I was asked about it. I just love this stuff so much. Yeah, you can get them through DigiKey, directly through DigiKey. And I think that's a pretty good deal. So I've got that happening. And let me see. I got the models in here and everything. Yeah, it's an MHT 1803 and an MHT 1803B. They're $37 each Canadian. And that'll give you a good solid 600 out. So that's
Oh yeah, one thing, it'd be a lot cheaper than American money, right?
Oh yeah, I bet they're like under 30 bucks each, probably $28.
Yeah, I was going to say, how much is our money worth over there now? Is it 40 cents on the dollar? I can't remember.
I think every time you drop a buck here, you buy a Tesla from.
Jeez, maybe I better start doing shopping over there.
Yeah, I know a lot that come over from the U.S. side. They used to buy their gas over here before our gas went up.
Oh, geez. Hey, by the way, Keith, I forgot to tell you, I sent a couple to Rolly, but I've been doing a lot of, I've been lucky. The propagation on 10 meters has been open, so I've been doing live videos of CQ, and it's been turning out pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Rolly. Yeah, I'm looking at that radio that I was searching for. Holy Jesus, and I'm listening to you there doing that stuff on the YouTube. Boy, I go 7700. Holy Jesus, what a beautiful radio.
Yeah, that's the one I was doing CQ 10 meters on during a weekend, and one time during a week here recently. I just did one here, a day or two ago, and that turned out pretty nice. I couldn't believe the propagation was wide open, Rolly, so I went for it.
To listen that there, and he's going to hear himself in there, and I'm sure he's going to like there, and he's going to like your mic there. You're going to make sure that you watch your doors up there, bud.
Hey, Keith, you know the radio I'm on today, don't you?
I'm not sure. You're either on the 7610 or you're on the 7700.
Yeah, the first one. Remember I told you I was going to get one sooner or later.
Yeah, I knew you were going to put it on the bench. I'm going away on my holiday, and when I get back, I'm going to get on the bandwagon and get one ordered.
So when I got both of them lit up, I got the 7700 on the first shelf and the 7610 on the second, and then Rolly's jeweling over there eating his peanut butter cookies.
You running a PR40?
Yeah, I'm running the PR40 right now.
Yeah, I can see that in the pic. I'm watching the screen.
L 1 2 1 2 3. How do we sound?
Sounds pretty good on the PR40.
Oh, well, but no, I thought I'd give Rolly a little taste of what was going on in the shack over here. You know what I mean?
He's a scary dude looking at him, ain't he?
I'm scary looking, but at least the radios look good.
I guess that's a new Mark.
Anyways, Keith, I better put on the side. There's probably more people who want to call in, but yeah, it's live right now on Mac and B. That's Mac Alpha Charlie, and then the and symbol, and then BEE. That's Bravo Echo Echo. So people want to hear themselves. It depends. I'm getting a little bit of noise over here today, but what else is new? But just to check it out.
Yep, it's all good. I'm watching the screen now, actually.
Are you hearing yourself, or do I need to turn it up more?
No, it's okay. I got my headset on because I'm running through my little headset right now. I'm not too worried about it, but it seems to be working well.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be on the side listening.
Yeah, thanks for putting the stream up. Greatly appreciate it. W2YF break with Mark and W8RNE Rick to it. W8RNE, good afternoon, Keith. How are you? I'm doing well. You sound good up here today. 6 solid 5-9, what's better? Oh, Nice to have you on board. Yeah, got you 5'8", between 5'8", 5'9", you're bouncing around in there. Advanced active greatest, but yeah, I'm hearing you quite well.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, it's all working well here.
So, can't complain.
Radio's working. That snow is probably about 4 inches length snow. I'm gonna have to go
Everybody's
over
sounding
and
good.
shovel it out. I can use the arm.
Well, except for the noise going in, but everybody's sounding good.
What's going on today, buddy? Yep, no snow here. I mean, it was flurrying real lightly, not accumulating anything. A couple few flurries this morning, but that was pretty much it. We haven't had anything since, I don't know, it was yesterday morning. I do believe we picked up about an inch.
Yeah, sure. So we were minus 17 C last night. Boy, you could tell from the house it was cold. Pretty mild today. I don't even know. I don't even have it up on my application bar today. But it's mild enough to snow. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah. If it was above that, you'd be raining. So, yeah. All right, Keith, go ahead and carry on. I'll ride along for a little bit, and we'll see what happens. W8RE, back to you.
Yeah, very good. W8RE, Lincoln with you. Currently listening for check-ins for the net. This is Victor Echo 3, India, Foxtrot Tango. For the Nickelbelt net, this is operator Keith, Kilo Echo India, Tango Hotel. I am your host. Any check-ins, please come down.
November 3 Tango Golf Yankee.
TGY, hang on. I think I got Dwayne in there too. 89, LUN, are you there? Yeah, not too bad, Dwayne. Weak as usual. Sorry. Get there at my noise floor, but you're making the trip. Okay, you're on the old rig. You're on the grid.
Yeah, if I can hear this, it sounds good. Relatively good, but I'm going for 5.2, so I'm gonna give you like a 5. So that's.
My QSL was 5657. Okay, I got one ahead of you actually there, Dwayne. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna move over to Tango Golf Yankee. Is that okay? 89 LUN, thanks, Dwayne. Entry TGY, good afternoon. Sorry for the delay.
Well, that's quite okay. I just wanted to drop in and say hello. I'm being kind of lousy today, but I'm just sitting here working on the SDR still. I'm putting a Dragon OS onto one of my Raspberry Pi computers here so that I can run these two little Nickelbelt SDRs, run them in tandem, talking with them and stuff. Having so much fun with these SDRs, though, Keith. I'll tell you, the SDR Play is that SDR Play RSPDX tuner that I got just recently. Just mind-blowing how well it works.
There's a lot to be said for the demodulation process in those. Unlike analog, where we would have a balanced mixer, they use what's called a halo detector, which if you look at something back in the early days of radio, in the early days of radio, I'm talking pre-1940, maybe 1940, 1950, they used to have this thing called a circular commutator, which was like a 4-point switch. And the halo detector sort of emulates the 4-point switch. Is the best way to put a circular rotating switch. The advantage of the halo detector over, say, a balanced mixer instead of 5.5 dB more gain to the system. Yeah, it doesn't.
So you can really hit Oh, yeah, it's just, the more I work with it, the more I'm impressed I get with it. The whole thing was running it through the FPDX 3000 there. I'm running it out of the receive port. There's taps on the back of this radio that I can tap on the first IF, and where I can tap right off of the receive, right after the first mixer. So one's before and one's after a little bit of processing. And then I have a raw feed onto my Nimbus antenna out there, my receive antenna. And I've just been receiving just raw
noticeable, especially off that first picture. Really good and just mind blowing. So having a good time with it, and just getting the Raspberry Pi up to snuff. I haven't done anything on it for about 2 years, so I have to get its operating system up to snuff. I don't know if you've ever used I think you did. Yeah, you have a app with yours. I'm trying to get. I'm going to use Dragon OS on it, which is the SDR catered software. So I'm going to try that first and see how that works out. And I'm going to do one that's got Ampy on it and look from there.
Yeah, that's coming out. That's 35 quarters running. I'm on 10 block on one. I run, what else do I got here? I got the Radio Berry plug-on cap as well. You know, it's got a Radio Berry plug-on top hat for the platform. That is pretty amazing. That's a full transceiver there.
Yeah, I'd like to try one of those. And they're not at the best price right now. They were unobtainium there for a while, and so I'm going to look into getting one of those.
Let's see how things are going here at the Nickelbelt now.
I'm having too much fun the way it is now. So I'm just really impressed. But yeah, I would like to try the hat for on it. I have a Raspberry Zero W, an older one that I have one of those outboards that make it into a Raspberry Pi free. But it's not going on 32 bits, so it just doesn't work out well for me unless they have something updated, which I haven't checked in a while.
I've heard worse. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm just having at it here and listening to you guys talk, and I wanted to say hello. I haven't checked in a while there.
Yeah, sure. So, you know, when we built the Holter one, which used the field detector.
What's Thorn doing? You being a good boy? You being a good boy? What's Thorn
We
doing?
built that up. It only had a bandpass filter in it and no RF amplifier
Where's
for about
Mommy
40
at?
years. And you really don't need an RF amp at 40 unless it's way out there.
Where's Mommy?
And one of the MDL.
You see what Mom is. Come on. Here Mom is.
He's got a K3, Electraft K3. And I guess he was comparing it on FTA. And he had posted back up in the forum. He goes, it works really, really good on FTA. He said, but in my K3, I'm running 4K bandwidth, and Keith's bandwidth in FDR is 2.8. And I heard this, and I said, okay. I went into my DSP software. I generated a 4K filter for him. I sent him the file, and he installed it. He goes, okay, now we got apples with apples. And the home build actually held up receive-wise on FTA against the K3.
Oh, I believe it. They're just rock solid. And yeah, this one here, I can adjust it all the way down to, I think, 1.4. 3,000 wide, so but I rarely ever have it at that, at least not yet. It's just too wide there. But yeah, and I have to find out how to run the noise reduction. I know it's adjustable, but I don't know how you can adjust it yet, so I have to figure that out yet. But until then, I'd like to get these little two new elects running and running on the Pi separately, and then the SDR plane can be on the FTDX as the pin adapter or a scout receiver. I like doing that too because it makes my radio into a twin receiver, albeit it doesn't have the to where you can hear up and down the band. I can't think of it. Discrete, not discrete. Where you can hear the signal up above you or down below you, depending on which ear. So I might end up trying to save up and getting an SDR Play Duo, and that way it'll have three receivers on here. So I'll really be having all kinds of fun. But it's a little confusing at times. But well, hey, thanks for letting me in there, Keith, and want to say hello to you and say hello to Rolly. going on here. So, thanks for letting me in. M3TGY.
Always a pleasure, Ron. Enjoy it. Yeah, I can tell you, radio waves are all made up of modulation, whether it be single sideband AM, suppressed sideband, double sideband, sideband with pilot carrier, and every other digital mode and constellation diagram. I'm going to tell you, Ron, if you have frequency and you have amplitude and you have phase, once it's in the digital domain, you can pretty much demodulate everything and anything as long as you have the bandwidth and as long as you have the
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's incredible. I want to find out how to decode the P25 protocol. Recently went to 800 megahertz and their P25 protocol, and you can't hear them anymore. And I still, my brother-in-law still is part-time in the police department, and still have a few good buddies that are in there. I'd like to hear them on there, and so that's another thing I want to be able to do is demodulate that, to figure that out as well. But, and the trunking system, that's the next thing to figure out. And then once I get the trunking figured out, then on to the P25,
Yeah, QSL, well, that's trunked operation, and of course they bounce around on there. Depending on what trunking system you're on, I know Motorola it actually has a control channel which manipulates and moves traffic through the network. We used to do what was called Erlang theory, which basically comes from the telephone industry. And we adapted that Erlang theory to determine the availability of radio channels when the systems got busy. That was one of my jobs years and years ago when trunk networks came online. So we were actually monitoring all of the trunk channels concurrently. I won't get into what type of receiver that was. And it would actually log the amount of available free time on those particular radio channels and calculate out over the number of channels that were allocated for the number of time that's used. It would actually calculate out when blocking was occurring and signals could not get through. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, well, I have to study up on a lot of that stuff, and yes, we are on Motorola for sure. They switched over to 800 megahertz just recently, which Pittsburgh had rejected it. They had too many problems with it, and same thing with Somerset County, which is just a stone throw away. The border is for that county here. And they rejected it as well. So my county, which is Cameron County, that's what they got. They got the rejected 800 megahertz. So I don't know how well it's working out. I know the fire department that I was belonged to for years and years, they weren't happy and ended up moving back to the 400 megahertz area. Because of the hills and things, so just 800 wasn't making the trip for us with some of the valleys and such. So yeah, it's just a lot of meat potatoes there, Chief. So a lot of it's way over my head. I have so much to learn, but yeah, that's how it goes there. N3TGY.
Yeah, N3TGY. Well, I'll give you a little hint. My first SDR was 1986. It was 8 years in development, $18 million, and we used a portion of that radio to do 802 to 870 megs per radio, and we were scanning well over 1,000 channels.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I know it's fantastic with how it uses the bandwidth. And I haven't even got caught up on DMR. I have a DMR radio that I still haven't quite figured out yet. I'm still learning that whole protocol as well. So there's just so much out there. It's incredible. So we'll figure it out as we go along here.
Yeah, you know what? It's all learning. It's always good to keep learning. I learn every day. I learn from my mistakes too, and I made a few in the last couple. I wish I don't have a gold fit in my stomach. It hasn't cost me any money. Just some stupid errors on my part. Anyhow, and that's heck. I'm an RF engineer, and I have those problems. So I mean, I can imagine if people aren't too versed in it. all the vertical learning scale I got to go through to get caught up. I mean, I haven't looked at DMR either, so I'm behind I'm definitely behind the trend, that's for sure. Anyhow, N3TGY, 3 IFT, thanks, Juan. Good to hear you on board. And we'll talk to you later. VE3 IFT. Let's look for check-in.
Very good. Nice chatting with you. And I'll be along here for the ride for a little bit here, and then I'll have to go do some other things. My wife has a bunch of honeydews that I have to get done yet today, so before the sun goes down. So, all right, we'll catch you guys later, and have a good day and good evening. VE3 IFT, this is N3TGY.
Yeah, N3TGY. Yeah, when we ran our big boy SDR, we would cover 138 to 174 megs, 406 to 470, and 802 to 870, all in one pass.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was also the first radio I ever had that was 18 million bucks that didn't have a speaker in it, but we were getting data. That's what we wanted. Anyhow, Juan, take care. Take care and have a great day. Enjoy your SDR projects, and I'm looking for VE3 VI.
Howdy. How are you doing? Everything okay with you up there? We're getting sun out here. The snow's melting. How is it up there?
I got snow coming down, and I'm overcast in this corner, but it's down pretty light, probably about 4 inches. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I know. Snow's, the level's going down and everything. That's bonus. We're going to watch for the rain next week because that's going to make the snow really, really heavy. So I have one of my houses going to be cleared off tomorrow as much snow as they snow and ice as they can. Just taking precautions, that's all. Everything else okay with you?
Yeah, everything's good. I booked the holiday away, so I'm out of here next week, midweek.
All right, make sure you take your cell phone with you, okay? I want to call you.
Yeah, well, I'm at the adult-only facility, so it'll be good.
Are you at the nudist colony again? Are you serious?
Oh, how did you know?
Hey, I know. You've been down on Highway 6 down there. What do they call it? The Ponderosa. You've been, as they say, hanging out down there.
Oh, no, wait, man, that's Four Seasons down there.
How do you know?
I did get an invitation to go, by the way.
What? Just to hang out?
Yeah, I didn't want to hang out that much.
There you go. All right, I'm going to listen for a few minutes to VATVI.
You know, there's only so much you're allowed to hang out. Take your left. VE3VI, VE3IFT, let's make the check.
MLP?
Yeah, Mike, good afternoon.
Yeah, Pete, still playing around with the display, tweaking some of the stuff up on this display, trying to fake some signals that I would normally get from the protection board and see what it comes up on the display.
Yeah, QSL. Well, I rebuilt my board a little. I wasn't happy with the heat-sink on it. I don't know if you heard me talking to the other guys, but I didn't have enough depth in my pins. I was too shallow, so I swapped okay now.
Roger that. Sounds good. Were you having a temperature issue?
Well, I ran perfect on the bench when I had key down. I was like torture testing it, and everything worked well. And Mike, just so you know, there's another set of transistors that are available for it. I'll give you the magic number whenever we get over there, which are actually a lot cheaper than it.
That sounds good. These MRF or MFR 800s or 300s were like $50 a piece.
Okay, there's you got your pen handy?
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's MHT 1803A and MHT 1803B. They are from NXP, and they are direct replacements. And they're $37 Canadian, so it's probably like $29 US, don't it?
Was that the first three letters MHB? MHB, I mean?
Mike Hotel Tango.
Got it.
Yeah, so they got a pair, and they're $37 each Canadian from DigiKey or Mauser, which probably puts them at about $25 to $28 each US for it.
I hope I don't have to buy any of them. I'm hoping to bring this thing up nice and smooth without any smoke.
Yeah, QSL, but I thought I'd put you onto those in case you decide to build another one down the road, or build a quad one for 1,200 watts. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Once I'm getting into this guy, I just might wanna move on.
Yeah, 2XL. Well, I did buy the 1.8 kilowatt board, well, the 1.5, that's 1.8 kW with the MRF 1K80. So I've got two of those boards, and I got two heat sinks for them. The heat sinks are 7 inches square, 2 inches thick. And there's a brass plate, which is about a 1/4 inch thick as well. So we're working our way there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm toying with the idea of replacing the RX-TX board with one that takes in a PTT signal.
Oh, does your RX port not take in a PTT now?
Nope, just takes the RF in.
Oh, do you mean like RF sensing?
Yeah.
Okay, I misunderstood. Yeah, I got PTT board. Yeah,
I got the one that just takes the RF in from the transceiver and decides to turn on the bias.
Yeah, 2XL. Yeah, so I just misunderstood. I think, what? Doesn't have PTT on board? Anyway, yeah, I know people are doing that mod. There is a mod out there somewhere. I haven't looked at it, but I mean, it's an easy circuit to do.
Yeah, being somewhat inexperienced in this stuff, I haven't thought about how I would generate a PTT signal off of what some work it in, I should say. I got PTT from the transceiver to figure out how I could work it into the board.
Yeah, you could just use like an opto isolator and a 23904 and a diode detector, and you need a capacitor. It's got the regular PTT line in, then you could just use the regular PTT line in and put the opto isolator to it.
One thing I was wondering is forward and reverse power signals coming out of the protection board. Have you got any idea what the voltage is that they correspond to?
No, I don't actually. It's something I'm going to have to measure when I put it in circuit.
As I figure, I haven't gotten a clue what I'm getting on those things. I've got those ADC inputs set up. I did some tweaking on my decoder software to handle the fact that this ADC is not really that good.
Yeah, you were mentioning that it's out by several hundred counts. So, anyhow, Mike, I got to work a few more here. I'm at the end of my hour, and I got to push my numbers up. Appreciate you checking in.
Yeah, is Rolly around? I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Oh yeah, he should be on here. Rolly, a copy of MLC. He may have stepped out to the cookie jar there, Mike.
Yeah, negative contact there. He's not hearing.
Yeah, I'm not hearing him here either.
Oh well, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he'll come up at some point.
All right, well, back to that. Nice talking to you.
Take care. You have a great day, and enjoy your weekend, Mike. We'll talk to you later. BE3 IST net control for the Nickelbelt net. Currently listening for just a second. Please come out. Yeah, one more time, sir.
November Sierra 8 Sierra.
November Sierra 8 Sierra. Boy, I get caught off on that call all the time. Go ahead.
Do you remember my name yet?
NSAS. Oh, God, I'm going to have to look it up. No, I should, but I can't. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, God. It's Dave.
Yeah. You know, I have to remember, I feel terrific. You can at least remember my name. How you doing, Steve? I was eavesdropping on your thoughts of the thing RF chambers with radio call there. That's always good. I thought I had a really good deal going. Bought a Icon Pro 6 Pro 3 based on what I used to listen to you on yours, and I got here and it didn't work. You had all the classics, no audio, no display. Rather than be shortchanged, you had free return, so I took them up on that. Did not get involved with a rig repair, but beautiful condition. And doing some searching on the user forums, several things that can cause that, the minus 15 volt rail old original look. Thank you. Hope you're doing good today, Keith. Vicky Crane, ISP, NSATA.
NSATA, yes, I am. I'm doing well. My project was making some motion forward. I had a bit of an issue getting this amp up and running, and I fixed the issue, but I haven't got it all back in the case yet. Didn't break anything. I just didn't have enough cooling, and the box it just couldn't ventilate well enough. So that was the old bit. When it was on the bench and no lid on it, it ran fine. I hit 65, 67 degrees each case, and after that shut itself down. But the moment I put a lid on it and tried to ventilate through the case, the heat came up a lot quicker. So bigger case, bigger fans, bigger heat sink, bigger copper heat distribution than the other option. So there's always that much heat sets.
Walling from Michigan, double UPS technician here from time to time. He's building an amplifier. He's built one in the past. It's a big unit. I've seen it. Actually put my hands on it. And it had this 58 years ago when I was visiting near Munising, Michigan by Picture Garage. Yeah, he's got a nice shaft there. And he also has an ICOM 756 Pro 3. But he's upgraded, I think, to the 7610 now. Pretty sure. Anyway, yeah, he's taking a new one. It's got a nice LCD color display, and he's got this talking back and forth now. He's having a lot of fun with it, and we enjoy it. We get together in the morning, occasionally. He'll give us an update on this project. So that's always good to hear from Ron. He's called a couple years ago. Anyway, what's more for the group? I've just been hearing rumors about the hockey game that happened, and congratulations to Team Canada. They pulled off the West. And got a few fisticuffs going there. That was interesting to watch as well. What's hockey without a little bit of truck going on here and there? Anyway, good to hear you. Good friends on the Canadian side as usual, and always. So, thank you. ISP, NSATA. We'll see you later.
Yeah, NSATA. Well, you know what they say, competition is fierce. I went to a boxing match and a hockey game broke out. Go ahead.
Perfect. I didn't remember that line.
Take care, Dave, and good to hear you on. Boy, that's Josh.
Okay, everyone.
You can remember ISP. I appreciate your number, Dave. Take care, NSATA. DE3, I think we're breaking with you.
Okay, see you later.
Yeah, take care. Let's take for check-in for the Nickelbelt next. DE3 ISP, come one, come all.
Time to go. We're going to shut it down. It's about that time we shut it down. I appreciate everybody watching it. Got a little bit of the Nickelbelt net in there for now. Maybe later we'll come back to some CQing tonight. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. I appreciate everybody watching. This is the Nickelbelt net on 40 meters and 7.250. Man, maybe sometime you guys can check it out again. I appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe or like or just come on back and watch for the fun of it. Thank you very much. W2YM, we're going to be cleared. 7-3, everyone.